Hello and welcome to Should You Pull Cyno or Venti, where they get 1 minute each to be reviewed and then we get to the conclusion on who I think you should pull. First up on the chopping block we have Cyno. Now even though that this is subjective, I think Cyno instantly takes one big win. He might be one of the most fun units in Genshin Impact. I love his quick fast gameplay as I am a Tartaglia main, who is also very fast on his E skill, and his constant rapid hitting of targets while in his elemental burst makes him an incredibly fun unit. From a meta perspective he is great paired with Dendro support, and I think his value is going to appreciate a lot, like with the Dendro Archon coming out, who might be an amazing second character to pair with Cyno. He can also be paired with some electro units like Raiden Shogun to just bounce off each other's bursts, and I definitely think he has a place in this current meta. I think his main selling point is fun, but his gameplay is definitely strong, as he is just a great main or sub DPS. I give Cyno an S tier for fun and also about an A tier for meta perspective. And then there is Venti. Now unlike Cyno, Venti's kit is very simple. You press Q, everything gets sucked in and you deal a ton of damage while they are in the air. If you should pull Venti is very dependent on what kind of teams you like running in Abyss, as Venti works amazing with certain characters like Ganyu, who can easily shoot inside of his elemental burst. He works a lot less good with melee characters. I think Venti's gameplay is very simple and it can be satisfying to proc all these elemental reactions with his burst, and he is incredibly effective. He is still the Anemo Archon and he is still very good, even though Kazuha is more universal than him. But in the end he is a support character with which you swap in, press the burst and get out again. He has amazing utility, and if you need an Anemo support to suck everything in for a range team, Venti is insane. He's definitely still S tier in the meta. I think he's a B for fun, simply because he's just a burst unit. So to conclude, who do I think you should pull? Well, if you use a big range team or someone like Ayaka, Venti can be a great addition to your team, and if you need an Anemo support, he is insane for the meta. So if you're struggling for damage and grouping by Anemo, Venti is a big recommend. If you like to go absolutely gamer mode, slash the enemies to pieces, and want to try the new Electro Dendro reaction, and maybe also pair him with an Anemo unit, and in general have a big damage main DPS for Electro, and also really like Razor, well, then Cyno is your pick. I think if you really like fast-paced, quick gameplay, Cyno is great, while more calculated gameplay and general meta sense, Venti is your pick. Personally, I pulled for Cyno, and I wish you the best of luck on this banner.